right from our childhood, we would have seen a lot of shows depicting alien life and extraterrestrial life, like the ancient alien shows from History TV 18 and other shows as well. Either they involve abduction by aliens, UFO sightings, or as well as ancient alien technology in, in our planet Earth. Today, I want to talk about the wow signal, which was a very good precursor to and which acted as a substantial evidence to prove extraterrestrial life across the aisle, across the galaxy. So, the wow signal was detected in August 15th of 1977 and was detected by the Big Air Observatory in Ohio. Today, lot of memes come from Ohio, but once you Ohio house the Big Air Observatory, and and in the direction facing the constellation Sagittarius in the late 1950s, scientists found out that if there was a channel of communication with extraterrestrials, it could have happened in a wavelength, in a frequency of 1420, close to 1420 megahertz. It was possible because the frequency of hydrogen was as same as close as 1420. This meant that hydrogen, which was the most commonly found um, element present in the entire universe, in the entire galaxy, in the entire universe, this could have been known to all extraterrestrial form of life, from even three aliens having 3 heads, or aliens having 5 heads, or even aliens having no head. So all of these people, all of these guys would have known this, and so they thought of that. And interestingly, the wow signal came from a similar frequency with just a difference of 100 megahertz only. So all of us will know message 6EQUJ5. This was actually not a message. It was transmitted by the so-called extraterrestrials, but in fact it was just a metric system that was used to find out the transition level that was heard by the by the Big Ear Observatory. So, and then people fail to understand that the that how the word wow came there. So Hazen was a man who worked as a volunteer in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence project by the US government. And when he was working there as a volunteer, he was just checking out files, which was prior to that day. And when he was checking those files, he found an anomaly, and the message was 6EQUJ5, which meant that the there was an anomaly in the signal received, and hence that people there was a possibility of communication from another planet or another place in the space. So that meant that he was astonished, and he wrote wow with exclamatory marks. That became the reason of how wow wow and how the signal got associated with the word wow. Interesting thing about the wow signal was that the bigger observatory had two, you could say in layman terms, two antennas, and both of these antennas, only one of them received the wow signal, the another did not. But people associated with the satellite project, people there, scientists there, could not ascertain which of the signal received the message. So, and then they carefully calculated possible uh, possible possible locations from where the message would have come from. And what they found out was it came from from a position near the constellation called Sagittarius. Sagittarius constellation is always associated with the arrow, a half human, half horse archer. You could always see this in the religion of the Greeks. And another thing that is very fascinating about the wow signal is that people have for close to 40 years have been tried to send and at least try to receive some signals from the same position that was no which was seen to have produced the signal, but all of the attempts have failed. Some of the scientists have also debunked this theory and said that this was actually a signal from Earth which gave this frequency, and other scientists say that it could have been a burst of hydrogen nebula in the sky. All of these theories, though uh, look spectacle, have no or some logic behind them. 2015 as well, lot of messages were sent back to space commemorating the 35th anniversary of the wow signal. Hope you like this video. Please do like and share and subscribe to the channel.